ブリーチ
All right, let's read chapter 100. Here we go. Chapter 100 of Bleach. The title here. それは岩壁の花に似て. As for that thing resembling a flower of a rock face, of a cliff face. So that also appears to be the title here of the book. Flower on the precipice. That would be precipice, cliff face, whatever, cliff wall. There we go. Blacking out, coming to. Mega zamashita ka? Oh, eyes opened. You woke up? Ichigo-san, Mr. Ichigo. Hanataro, that's this guy's name. Ore, I. 動かないでくださいね. Please don't move. まだ傷塞がってませんから. Still, wounds haven't closed up. Fusagu. Haven't, Fusagu. Yeah, haven't closed up your wounds. Kizu, wounds. So ka. That's right. Ore, I, Renji to tatakatte, fought with Renji. Oh. Kabam. Ichigo-san, Mr. Ichigo. Hey, you work me. How's it going? Arigato na, Hanataro. Thank you, Hanataro. Mo daijoubu da. I am already well. Like, I'm good now. Nani itterun desu? What are you saying? Dame desu te mada. It's still no good. It's still no good. Meaning like you're still not in good shape. Hey, maybe next time. Ikaneto. Okay, so this is if don't go, ... meaning I have to go. Ichigo-san, Mr. Ichigo. Go. So that's the go is the sound effect of him getting punched, not his name Ichigo. Dong. Ganju-san, Mr. Ganju? この程度でぶっ倒されるやつのどこか大丈夫なんだよ。いや、なんだよ。Okay. With this extent of like being knocked out, to this extent, being knocked out thing, like, are you okay? Basically, if you can be knocked out like this, like, are you really okay? Dokoka. Naoru made, otonashiku netero, poke. Until healed, calmly sleep, you idiot. Like an SNL skit. Yeah, it's pretty close. Mata kizu ga hitotsu fuechatta. So, again, a wound, one wound increased, or there's another wound. Zuru. Honto, Ganju-san wa araien dakara. Truly, as for Mr. Ganju, you're like rough. Arai. Rough, violent, wild, rude. Urusei na. Ii daro, chanto tometan dakara. So shut up. It's fine, right? Properly stopped. Because I properly stopped him. 褒め方にごちゃごちゃ文句つけんなよ. To the way of stopping gocha gocha complaint, I guess don't do. Don't just yammer on with a complaint about the way of stopping. Dot dot dot. それにしても、左肩から胸にかけての傷がこんなに浅いとは思わなかった。Okay, so in any case, from the left shoulder to about the chest of a wound, the wound going from the left shoulder to about the chest. As for this sort of a shallow thing, I didn't think it was this shallow. Dot dot dot. 完全に致命傷だと思ったのに even though thought it was perfectly 致命傷. A fatal wound. But even though I thought it was going to be a fatal or a perfectly, completely fatal wound. Oh! 懐に入っていたあの亀のおかげか? Okay. In the futokoro is like a satchel. In the satchel or pocket, futokoro. Yeah, in the pocket or handbag. Breast pocket. Most likely if the wound was from his shoulder to, or left shoulder to his chest, most likely it was in his breast pocket. So futokoro ni haitte ita, entered in or put into the breast pocket. That mask, thanks to that mask, okage ka, was it thanks to that mask? So this was in his pocket apparently. なんだろう、あの仮面は What could it be? As for that mask. あばらい副隊長の斬撃を止めるなんて being able to somehow stop the attack of Assistant Captain Abarai. So what kind of mask is that could do that? 一体なんでできてるんだろう? How the hell was that possible? いや、それより、何より? No, more than that, or well, more than that, more than anything. あの仮面は As for that mask, ホローに似すぎているよ. It's too similar. It's too similar to a hollow. Ne, Ichigo-san. Isn't that right, Mr. Ichigo? Okay. We get the splash page here for chapter 100. Chapter 100. And again, our title, それは岸壁の花に似て. As for that thing resembling a flower on the cliff face. Okay. This appears to be Renji. Byakuya had Renji thrown into the jail for having lost Shuru Kacha. They have him even like handcuffed. Abarai Fukutaicho, 本日の処置終了いたしました. So Assistant Captain Abarai's daily shochi, or like today's shochi, treatment, it's finished. Completion is done. おろの会場を願います。会場。Opening. No. Different thing. That would normally be right. That's unlocking. Like, please unlock the cell. Unlocking of the cell, please. Onegai. Okay, now I guess we're over at the 5th unit here. Senji Tokure. Wartime special orders. Wartime special orders. Senji Tokure. Again, wartime special orders. Hitotsu. First or one. I guess these are the special orders. 副隊長を含む上位戦指揮官の邸内での常時態等を許可する。Including the assistant captains, high-ranking seats of the inside court, the joji, regular use taito, wearing of a sword. Yeah, the usual ordinary. We saw some of this in the previous chapters, but it's such specific, like, regulation language. Yeah, wearing of a sword as regular use, permission is done. So, doing permission of wearing a sword under normal circumstances inside the court for, again, the higher ranking, the upper class seat positions, including the assistant captains. Hitotsu, one item. また、その戦時全面開放を許可する. And again, that wartime whole release doing permission of the whole release of wartime, of that wartime. Zenmen. Yeah, the whole surface, the entire. The English took this as full wartime usage is permitted. Oh, meaning of the sword. Okay. 以上が, in addition, or yeah, above that, 一番隊長、後手13隊総隊長、山本源流祭茂国様よりのお達します。お達しです。Okay. This is like first unit's captain, the Palace 13 squads, Soltaicho. Oh, the captain of all the 13 units of the palace. And this is the name, Yamamoto Genryusai Shigekuni-sama, Lord Shigekuni, etc., Yamamoto. From him, it's Otashi. A notice or order handed down from. Okay. いかに守りを固めようと、あばらい副隊長を倒したほどの敵、いつこの各隊舎にも奴らの攻撃が及ぶやも知れませぬ。Okay. いか How or in what way protecting ikani. How in what way? I don't know. I don't quite. Oh, okay. Or however much. Let's go with that. However much trying to harden defenses. However much trying to harden defenses. Assistant Captain Aburai to the extent of taking out enemy. So it's an enemy or an opponent able or to the extent of taking out Assistant Captain Aburai, even though we hardened the defenses however much. And what was this? When this Kakutaisha Nimo, or sometime, at some point, this Kakutaisha, which is like the barracks. Okay, Taisha. Yeah, this is like each squad's dormitory. The word isn't seeming to be coming up in the dictionary, but let's just confirm that third kanji. Yeah, hut or house. So at some point, even to each of these unit houses or huts, those guys' attacks, Oyobuyamo, to reach, even reaching, don't know. So don't know when those guys' attacks will even reach to these unit huts. Hinamori Fukutaichou mo nani tozo. So even or also Assistant Captain Hinamori nani tozo. Please, if it pleases you, I beg of you. Kiotsuke kurasaimasu yo. Please the appearance or doing towards being careful. Please be careful. This is a very polite way to say that. Hi, yes. Or yes, sir. She seems very non-energetic about the answer. She's depressed about Renji. Senji Tokure Taito Kyoka. So this again is wartime special orders. And this was the wearing of a sword permission. Permission to wear the sword. Nande konna koto ni nachao no? Why becoming this way? Like why is this happening? How is this happening? Zanpakuto nante matasete kurenakute ii no ni? Something like a zanpakuto. Motasete kurenakute ii. Even though it would be good if not made to carry things like a zanpakuto. Like even though we'd be fine if we weren't being made to do that. Heiwa nara sore de ii no ni? If it's peace, even though that would be good if it's peace. Sanbantai ni wa ki o tsuke na. Now she's flashing back to this guy who had said, As for to the third squad or the third company, like, watch out. Be careful. Tokuni, especially. And then, sadly, she says, Aizen Taicho, Captain Aizen. He did not say especially Aizen. He said especially Ichimaru. She's talking, though, and saying, Aizen Taicho, Captain Aizen. Atashi, tatakai nante shitaku nai desu. Things like fighting, don't want to do. It is. So, basically, I don't want to fight. Za. This is Captain Aizen. Okay. He notices something or something. Doushita? Nanika atta no kai? What's wrong? Did something happen? Biku? And that's someone being shocked. Hinamori-kun? Okay. So that's Captain Aizen saying this, and that must be Hinamori there outside, and so she's shocked that he knew that she was there. Karara. That's the door sliding open. So, sumimasen. I'm sorry. Skoshi just a little bit. O hanashi o sasete itadakemasen ka? Will you not receive, like, the allowance of talking? Like, can we talk for a moment? But it's very polite. Will I not receive being allowed to talk? Konna yosake? Or is that yofuke? Yofuke. Konna yofuke ni goburei wa juju shouchi no ue de onegai shimasu. Yofuke. This late in the night, a gobure, which is disturbance or being impolite or rude. As for rudeness, it's above a heavy knowledge. I beg of you. She's very politely introducing her comment here. Juju is repeated, or more likely here, extremely. Shochi no ue. Acknowledgement. It's like extremely above acknowledgement. Onegai shimasu. And again, that's kind of like pleading. Nemasen. Not sleeping. Will not sleep. Taichou no mae de soso no naiyou zutto okitemasu. Before the captain, in front of the captain, soso. Soso here is careless. Not being careless, continually being awake. Yeah, so like won't fall asleep, will not go to sleep, in front of the captain, in a manner of carelessness not existing, continuously will be awake. Dakara douka, and so somehow, basa, boku ga bure o ryu ni oikasu to omou no kai? So me, for the reason of rudeness, Oikasu to are you thinking? To turn away. Okay. So like, are you thinking that I would turn you away for being rude? Higoro, boku wa sonna ni tsumetaku mieteru no kana? Higoro. Is that her name? No. Normally or habitually. As for me, that sort of like coldness, is it visible? Like, I guess you see me that coldly normally. Hairi nasai. Enter. 今日は大変な一だったろう? As for today, it was a terrible one day, wasn't it? 落ち着くまでいつまででもいるといい? Until calm or until whenever existing is fine. So basically, like, you can be here as long as you like till you calm down or as long as you like. 油井くんは命に別状はないそうだよ. As for Abarai-kun, 別状. Something unusual. Okay. Serious life. As for a serious condition to the life, does not seem. It does not exist, or so I hear. So I hear his life isn't in serious condition. As for Abarai-kun. 本当ですか? Is that true? よかった. I'm glad. So that was Aizen that must have said that. 朽木隊長は罷免を唱えたが反対にあってそれもなくなった. As for Captain Kuchiki, tonaeru, to recite, or in this case, to advocate, to shout for. Advocated for He-Men, which is like just dispelling, discharging. Abadai. Basically, and then Hantai Niate opposed it. That sort of, that thing also like became, I guess, went away. Soremo nakunata. That also became nothing. So the opposition existed. Kizu ga ireba, sugu ni demo hontai ni fukki dekiru sou da yo. Ireba. No, iereba. To recover or heal. Ieru. You don't see that too often. The wounds, when or if they heal, even soon, hontai ni, to the actual squad, hontai, to the main body of the army, fuki, like revival, restoration, comeback, reinstatement is possible, so I hear. Okay, that's weird, even though, like, he's in jail. Hantai te, saying hantai, saying opposition, もしかして、Aizen隊長が知ってくださったんですか? Could it be that Captain Aizen, like, did the favor of doing that? 僕だけじゃないよ. Just me, it is not. It's not just me. 彼は優秀だし、みんなに好かれてる. As for him, Yushu, superior, he's superior or excellent and liked by everyone. 彼が罷免されて喜ぶ人なんて後手13体に1人だっていやしないさ。いやしないさ。いやしない。Okay. Him, meaning Renji. Dismissal being done. People happy. And things like that. In the 13 palace squads or companies, one person, I guess, doesn't exist. There's not a single person who would be happy with his dismissal. Ah, oh, or yes. 配膳隊長の言葉も声も. Okay, so Captain Aizen's words and his voice. 配膳隊長のすべてが私の心を洗い流してくれる. All of Captain Aizen, my soul, my heart, my kokoro, like does the favor of washing and flowing over my soul, whatever. Yeah. Arai nagasu, to rinse off, to wash away. Konya koko e kitte honto ni yokatta. This evening, coming to this place, truly glad. This is her thinking. Atashi wa anata no moto de hatarakete shiawase desu. As for me, as like underneath you, she's thinking of Captain Aizen, working its gladness, or being able to work its gladness, its happiness, or basically being able to work under you. Aizen Taicho, Captain Aizen. Okay. And it appears she fell asleep, even though she said she wouldn't. Z. Z. Gaba. Su. Okay. Oh, su. Suimasen. Sorry. Atashi, itsu no mani ka nechatta mitai. Hey. Okay, sorry. I, like when, seem to have fallen asleep. Seem to have slept. Yeah, before I knew it, or before I became aware, I seem to have fallen asleep. GDDDDD. There's some sort of thing going on here. G. De. Are. Huh? Aizen Taicho, Captain Aizen. GDDDDDD. Inai, not here, not existing. GDDDDD. This is like some sort of like alarm or something. Wow, mo konna jikan. Wow, it's already this sort of a time. Aizen Taicho, hayaku okita nara, hitokoto koe kakete kurete mo ii no ni. So Captain Aizen, if waking up early, or if he woke up early, like one word speaking, even if he had done, that would have been good. In other words, to like wake her up, that would have been good. Hitokoto koe. koekake is to say something. Even though if he had done the favor of saying a single word when he woke up early. Tereishu kai mani ao kana? This is like the assembly meeting. Will I be in time, I wonder? Tere. Yeah, the regular assembly meeting. Da, 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 da. Chikamichi shichae. I guess, like, we'll do a shortcut, a short road. Dun. Da, 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 da. Yokatta, kore nara mani aiso. Okay, so, all right, I'm glad. If it's this thing, we'll be in time. And she gets cut off, and she suddenly pauses. I don't know what that is up there, but we get, yeah! Okay. Ananda! What? Higashi Daishoeki no Hoja? It's the direction of the Eastern Big something wall. Style wall? Shoheki. Oh, that's holy. Shoheki, like holy wall. Yeah, that's... it's normally say, but it can be sho. So the Eastern Big Holy Wall, it's in that, from that direction. Za. Hinomori-kun no koe da. It's the voice of Hinomori-kun. Doustanda, Hinamori-kun? What happened, Hinamori-kun? Da. Nanika? Naniga? What? Alright, gotta zoom out for this, I guess. Okay. Not looking good. Oh gosh. Dong. Perfect placement there.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Indeed. Well, I guess this is what the chapter meant by flower on the cliff wall. Dong. Ah! Aizen Taicho! Captain Aizen! Okay, that feels like the end of the chapter. Yep, and there we go. We get our flower on the wall to hammer it home. Okay, that is the end of chapter 100. We'll continue next time with chapter 101. What a cliffhanger.